What happened there, mate? Were you expecting that?
It's hard, you don't expect it, but I mean, when emotions run high and you're going to fight each other, so it's personal. It's going to be get personal. He's personal now. It's going to get personal, more personal. So that's what happens when tempers flare, and I couldn't give a crap there.
Does that sort of stuff help you switch on a bit?
I'm switched on anyway. I'm ready to go. The past month has been a bit up and down, but as I said, after I spoke to the Rose boys after the 2 of us are 5, I don't know who I'm fighting, as we know, but I know what the process is going to be. That's all I care about. I'm going to knock both these bums out pretty quick. If I go longer than 4 or 5 rounds in both fights, something's wrong.
It seems like you're quite open, you're confident that they're nowhere on your level, whereas kind of to this point you haven't really said that.
Well, I was 2 guys. It hasn't been done for a long time. And as I said, I'm worried about the come down in between the fights. That's what I'm worried about. After you fight, after you play any sort of sport, you have that emotional drain. You just want to relax, to be honest. I've got to get myself back up, but as I said, I've convinced myself and I'm in a good mental headspace ever since I've known the process. I've been training like that, and they're not in my league, mate. They're not. And you listen, they're trying to compare what's happened up here in the past to rugby league. This is rugby league. We're talking about team sport and being a team and a good team. This isn't a team sport. This is an individual sport. When they go out there in the ring and they realise they're in there by themselves, and not much they can do about me coming forward at them, they're going to shoot themselves big time. And I actually hope, I'd love it to be like an MMA fight where they tap the ground enough to tap out, because these soft cocks that they are.
Yeah, Gal. It's a lonely sport, boxing. They'll realise that when they get in there.
And obviously the comparisons between WWE, you're talking about tapping them out now. Would you throw them out of the ring?
No, I wouldn't throw them out of the ring. I can't do that. I'd probably get the 12 fight if I did that, so I won't be doing that. But as I said, I'd love to just put them in the mental space where they just know they've got nowhere to go. They feel like they're drowning, and I just love them to quit. That would just be ideal. Even if I could stop them with the body shot, even just show the cowards that they are, and just finish it like that would be ideal. But whoever gets done, it's going to get done. But no matter what happens, I'm going to win.
Is the 4 2-minute rounds enough to wear them out?
No, without a doubt. These blokes couldn't stand up after they fought each other after 2 rounds. So 4 rounds against me, they're no hope. They're saying I'd chase the fight and wanted it to be like this. Like I said, make it 4 3-minute rounds like it should have been. I was happy to fight 8 3-minute rounds straight, going both back to back. But obviously that hasn't happened. The process is the way it is, and as I said, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm mentally ready, which is the main thing. I'm physically fit. I'm 10 times fitter than them. I'm 10 times tougher than both of them. They can't punch anywhere near as someone like as Mark Hunt. I copped his shot, so how are these blokes going to hurt me? They can't.
Speaking of Mark Hunt, Sonny Bill had a little jab at you last week, suggesting you'd gone cold on the idea of fighting him. You've obviously want to respond to that?
I responded to it last week. I've said everything I have to say, but as I said, if there's any, just show the people the correspondence, show the people the contract, make me prove that I'm a liar. There's nothing he can show, mate. We haven't had a conversation, so it's all crap. Good luck to them both, though. Mark Hunt's a legend of the sport. I'm not going to start dissing anything he does. He's an icon of mixed martial arts, everything. So, all the best to them both. But the fight between me and Sonny will never, ever happen. And I don't want it anymore. I'm done. But I've chased it for 10 years. The only reason it hasn't happened is because of them. Let's make that clear.
What's there left for you to achieve in the ring?
No, nothing, mate. That's why I'm retiring. That's what I'm saying. I told Sonny to his face a year ago I'm retiring. I told Coda at the start of this year I'll be retiring this year. I've told everyone the past 12 months I'm retiring this year. So I've achieved a whole lot more than I thought I would ever achieve. Like, to fight Mark Hunt is an icon, man, like a legend. I fought him in his first fight out of the UFC where he's still renowned or known as a killer. And to get past him there was my favourite ever fight. And to fight someone like Justice Uni, it was just... It wasn't a great experience, but to say I fought him was pretty cool. So I've achieved way more than I ever thought I could have ever set out to do, and this will be my last year without a doubt.
Thanks, man.
Good, yeah.